When I was a child, I never believed in the Easter Bunny or the Tooth Fairy or Santa Claus or any of those sort of things. I always knew in my heart and in the truth that, that they were not true, and that UFOs and mysteries and all other different types of phenomena of an otherworldly nature is far more real than anything else that was touted as the Easter Bunny. Alright, my name's Andrew. I'm 36 years of age, going on 37 this year. Throughout my life, I've had a lot of mystical, religious, spiritual experiences. I'm definitely not like anyone else. I believe that all of these things have happened for a reason. I've been able to see ghosts, for a start, and I've had a lot to do with what they call extraterrestrials as well. I have believed in UFOs from the onset. I've always believed in UFOs. Okay, my first experience with extraterrestrials, obviously, it was when I was a child. And I got very scared, actually. I knew there was something going on, and I wasn't really up for it at that time. I didn't understand, and I was just a child, and I got scared. And yeah, they laid off. We'll go to the whole Crown Casino thing, yeah? Alright, no worries. So after I've been in the army and I've been working in hospitality, I ended up at Crown Casino. While I was there, I was working with a fairly elevated cocktail waitress, and her and I got on really, really well. It just so happened that when I went to the bar, I had this sort of tingling sensation on the top of my head, and she noticed a light above my head, and I said, well, I feel something strange, I don't know what it is. I just cruised around, did my job, got back to the bar a second time, emptying the glasses, and she said, hey, that light's still there. All I can say is that at the end of that shift, I went home and I went to sleep, and then I met that light. And in the centre of that were two blue eyes that were peering straight through the consciousness of me as I am. I could clearly feel and experience that this being loved me no matter who I was or what I'd done. Anyway, so that being then was telepathically communicating with me and said we needed to go on a journey, and I basically came out of the third dimensional experience of the earth as I see it with these physical eyes. I experienced through this being that what I thought the earth was, or what anyone indeed, and I mean anyone, thought that the earth was not the earth. So I went to a higher dimension with this being, and I experienced a pristine earth. I mean, there was no pollution, there was no buildings, there was no greed, there was no eating, nothing ate. Everything just interchanged energy with itself. The being took me to a lineup of seemingly normal human beings, just like myself, just like anyone who's watching this. I was able to see inside of these 8 or 10 people every single trauma that had ever happened to these people from the day it died. And the being said to look people in the eyes, and if I look people in the eyes, I can fill them with light. And that's exactly what started to happen. I started to fill these beings with light, these people, these humans, but out came their traumas. Then the being that did initially come to me said, you just healed yourself, because everyone's you and you are everyone, and you'll never work a normal job again, and you're here as a light giver. This is not just a sticker, this is a gift that has been given to you and to anyone else who chooses to embrace it, that they may ascend. This is not just some magic happens sticker, or have a nice day, or, you know, follow your bliss. This has got geometric codes in it, this has got colour intention in it, and this has got sacred geometry in it. Abundance is something that is designed to get massive amounts of people to look within themselves simultaneously. Because if everyone looked inside themselves simultaneously and realised the truth that existed inside them and realised that what was outside them was a lie, there would be a massive shift. You would be looking at the world around you and it would be shifting like a TV screen does when there's a bit of interference.